You're watching The Seven from WATE 6 on your side.
Good evening, I'm Bo Williams, and welcome to The Seven. Let's get a look at the big 7 stories that are happening right now. And topping our list tonight, a second person has now been charged in connection to the death of Sergeant Chris Jenkins. Sonny Beeson is charged with driving on a suspended license and 3 counts of reckless endangerment, all of which are considered misdemeanors. Troopers tell us witnesses reported seeing a utility truck with an orange ladder in the bed, a ladder that was not properly secured, falling out onto I-75. Drivers called 911 about the ladder. When Jenkins went out to remove it, that's when he was hit by a tractor trailer. Meanwhile, we are learning new details about the driver of that truck, Christopher Savannah. You see him here. He was the only contractor for Texas-based company Cobalt Trucking. The company had 3 violations on record. One of them was serious enough to put the truck out of service after the driver was accused of speeding and falsified log entries. The other 2 violations come from lacking state tags. Christopher Savannah is due back in court on February 22nd. Right now on the Big 7, family and friends are gathering at Loudon High School to remember the life of Loudon County Deputy Sergeant Chris Jenkins. Now, the service is set to end at 8 p.m. The line at one point wrapped around the building as people try to make their way into the gym to pay respects. Many people we have talked to tell us Deputy Jenkins was a one-of-a-kind guy with a big heart and an incredible father. Matter of fact, we spoke with his daughter's teacher at the service tonight who says Sergeant Jenkins made sure he was always there for his little girl.
He always supported her in any sport she played, and I'm the cheerleading coach, and so I would always see him at basketball games come in, always in the stands rooting her on, cheering her on, and being a really good, supportive dad.
Funeral service for Sergeant Jenkins will follow tonight's visitation. Then tomorrow, the celebration of life ceremony will be at Loudon High School starting at 1 o'clock. Then Sergeant Jenkins will be laid to rest at Loudon County Memorial Gardens. Well, this morning, Jenkins' fellow officers and family members prepared to say goodbye with a practice run-through for tomorrow's services. They prepared with a caisson unit out of North Carolina. It is provided by the North Carolina Troopers Association in cooperation with the state's Highway Patrol. Tomorrow, 4 of its horses will carry Sergeant Jenkins to his final resting place. Now, we spoke with Loudon County Deputy Sergeant Matt Fagiana about this process.
We had an idea in our head that we wanted to give Chris something unique because he was a unique guy to us. And being carried to his final resting place by a horse-drawn caisson, we thought was fitting of him. And so we reached out to the North Carolina Highway Patrol, to their caisson team, and it didn't take a matter of just seconds of talking to them before they were on board. And their colonel had them loading up to make the trip, which some of them came over 500 miles with horses to get here.
Following behind Sergeant Jenkins' casket will be a riderless horse. It will have the saddle on it with the boots turned backward to signify the fallen officer. Now, we will have live coverage from the funeral starting at 1 o'clock tomorrow. Our coverage will be on air and online at WATE.com. Next on the Big 7, we are taking a look at how local school systems are working to combat learning loss in students due to the pandemic. In Tennessee, there was a 0.9% decrease in students graduating in 2021 compared to those who graduated in 2020. Now, some of our local school systems say they are working with not just their high school students, but their younger students to help them get back to pre-pandemic learning levels. Part of that progress includes working on attendance rates. Now, school systems in our area say they are seeing growth across the board in both education and attendance as they continue to figure out how to navigate the pandemic. Anderson County schools say as they move toward the end of fall and closer to Christmas, the school system started to see attendance numbers go down. Now that we're in the second half of the school year, they're seeing some positive changes.
In the past week, we have seen our absentee percentages drop. Still not back to a pre-COVID level, but the number of students and staff that are out this week are considerably less than they were the week prior to this.
Educators are encouraging their students to keep pushing through as we are in the second half of the school year. In our next Big 7 story, Tennessee Representative Tim Burchett is working to fight the opioid epidemic after yet another record-breaking year of suspected overdose deaths. The number of overdose deaths has been on the rise during the pandemic. Last year, 457 people died in Knox County alone. That's compared to 383 in 2020 and 259 in 2019. A big part of that problem is fentanyl. Now, according to U.S. Customs and Border Patrol agents, they seized more than 11,000 pounds of fentanyl in 2021. That's up 42% from 2020. That's why Burchett is proposing now the Fentanyl Trafficker Elimination Act. If passed, it would increase the penalties for trafficking illegal fentanyl to life in prison. Next up, a new training facility is coming to Knoxville to help train thousands of students on their way to becoming healthcare professionals. Covenant Health is teaming up with Roane State Community College and Tennessee's College of Applied Technology to open the new Knox Regional Health Science and Simulation Center. Now, the 130,000 square foot facility is being built in West Knoxville with state-of-the-art technology that will give nursing and other healthcare students hands-on experience to make sure that they are fully prepared now for their new high-demand career. Next on the Big Seven, the city of Knoxville just started its composting program this week. It is a chance for people living in Knoxville and business owners to cut down on food waste. People can now bring some of their food scraps here, avoiding the landfill. The only items accepted right now: fruit, vegetable scraps, eggshells, coffee grounds, filters, and nutshells. One business owner says this will help him streamline his composting process.
So in the early days, we used to try and compost everything at my house. It got a little bit out of hand. It was a lot. So that sort of just like went on pause, and we haven't really been composting for a while.
These compost bins are located at the Old City Recycling Drop-Off Center underneath the interstate. And rounding up the Big Seven for you right now, the Knoxville Fire Department is continuing to celebrate Black History Month today. KFD tweeted a photo highlighting the first African-American firefighters hired in Knoxville back in 1952. Now, the 8 men were assigned to Engine Company 4. Standing in the middle is Fire Chief C.M. Johnson. And we want to remind you about our Black History Month special that's coming up a little later this month, honoring Black History. Will air Thursday, February 17th. It's going to be at 7:30. And again, you're going to see it right here on WATE 6 on your side.